Nicolas Cage in Dream Scenario is one of the best performances of his career. Is definitely one of my favorite Nicolas Cage performances ever. I mean, the way he transformed himself in this movie was just flat out unbelievable. I mean, at first it was weird seeing him with the beard and the hair and all this other stuff, but Nicolas Cage, he knocked it out the ballpark in this movie. This movie was directed and written by Christopher Borgli. Never heard of him. This is his third feature film, and he's a Norwegian filmmaker from Norway, and I noticed that he's mostly known for making comedy/horror films, and I'm usually the type of person that I stay away from horror films because it's my least favorite genre and it just doesn't grab my attention anymore. But because it's Nicolas Cage, there was something about this movie, and it's A24, I just had to take a chance on it. Nicolas Cage is one of those actors that he never caught my attention for so many years until the recent years that I just became a fan of his work and started looking all over his filmography. But for this particular film, it suits Nicolas Cage. When we're talking about movies that are awkward, crazy, bizarre, tragic, Nicolas Cage is perfect for that. The characters he portrays, he's perfect for that. So this movie, Nicolas Cage's character, he shows up in everyone's dreams. The first half of the movie is funny, it's comical. I enjoy the first half more than the second half of the movie because it was more entertaining. And also I like the fact that the character was being challenged. The second half of the movie, it was more like suspenseful sci-fi kind of element. So Nicolas Cage character, he wants to feel appreciated. And when people started to get to know him and he became this overnight sensation, had this overnight fame, it boosted his ego. He loved it, he liked it. But then when he started getting backlash and people hammering him on social media and even in person as well, he realized that fame is not what it was cracked to be. Is not that important. It's not necessary. It's not worth it. So he realized that as the movie goes on. So getting all the attention, it was not worth it for him. Does the movie have cancel culture elements? Yes. Having fame, especially in the social media era, has a lot of pros and cons, and you got to be prepared for that. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. So in this movie, definitely shows that, the social media, the cancel culture element. But the people that basically don't dream about him are basically the main people in his life, like his wife. However, one of his daughters does dream about him, but the mostly people that have dreams about him are people that are not blood related, that mostly strangers and things like that. So I like the ending of the movie. I'm not gonna say what it is, but the ending of the movie, I felt that it was perfectly written. But yeah, I mean, what else? Oh yes, and I gotta add one more thing. The cinematography in this movie is phenomenal. All right, it's phenomenal. So if you haven't seen Dream Scenario, I recommend it. Like I said, Nicolas Cage, he was just phenomenal. This was one of his best performances in years. But in terms of all of his movies, this is definitely one of my favorites up there. Probably I'm not even gonna say like top 5 or top 10. I'm not even gonna go that route, but it's definitely one of my all-time favorite performances of Nicolas Cage. My review for this film from 1 through 5, I'll give it a 4.3 out of 5 stars. Definitely worth watching. I love the balance between funny and the seriousness of it, but it's the comical part in that first half that really kept me on my toes. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, be safe. And may God bless each and every one of you.